My fiancée made fun of my career at her office party. I broke off the engagement right in front of everyone. I'm a 31-year-old mechanic who runs my own shop, and I've never been ashamed of getting my hands dirty for honest work. The pattern of disrespect had been building for months, but I kept making excuses for her. I'd tell myself it was just her sense of humor when she'd make little comments about my blue-collar lifestyle or joke to her friends about me being handy around the house. She worked in corporate marketing, surrounded by people who measured success by suit prices and job titles. I measured mine by customers who drove away safe and grateful after I stayed late to finish a job. I built my shop from a rented single-bay garage with a leaky roof, sleeping on a cot the first winter and taking cash-only tune-ups to pay for a used lift. By the time we got engaged, I had 2 employees, a waiting list, and my name on the lease. The breaking point came at her company's holiday party. I'd reluctantly agreed to go, knowing I'd feel out of place among the polished crowd. She was excited to show off her world, so I put on my best clothes and tried to fit in. An hour in, she was introducing me to her colleagues when someone asked what I did for work. I run an auto repair shop, I said. Before I could elaborate, she jumped in with a laugh. Isn't that cute? He's like a modern-day grease monkey. The group chuckled while I stood there frozen, the dismissive tone, the way she made it sound like a hobby instead of the business I'd built from nothing. I smiled thinly and changed the subject. I tried to brush it off, but the damage was done. Later, during her toast in front of the whole room, she raised her glass. A special thanks to my fiancé, she announced with that same condescending smile. He's not exactly a corporate guy, but he's great with his hands. If anyone's car breaks down, you know who to call. Laughter rolled through the room while I sat there, heat crawling up my neck. She beamed. I shrank. I pictured my dad's old toolbox, the one he left me when he passed scarred red paint. Sockets missing. The reason I learned to improvise. That box taught me to fix things. It didn't prepare me to be someone's punchline. I stepped outside to clear my head, breath fogging in the cold. The music thumped through the glass. Inside, people clinked glasses and traded titles. When she followed, wine glass in hand, her tone was light. Why'd you run off? Do you have any idea how embarrassing that was? I asked. She blinked. What are you talking about? The toast. You made me sound like a handyman you keep around for convenience. She waved it off. Oh, come on. It was just a joke. Everyone loved it. I didn't, I said. And this isn't the first time. Her smile faded. You're overreacting. By belittling me, you say you respect what I do, but your actions say otherwise. Arms crossed. If you can't handle a little teasing, maybe you're the one with the problem. That was it. The mask slipped. This wasn't a misunderstanding. It was how she saw me. I thought about nights I'd left the shop at midnight to jump her battery. Weekends I skipped riding with friends to help her move. The time I fixed a coworker's brakes for free because she asked. She'd thanked me with a photo on Instagram, captioned, "Our resident car guy, not partner, not equal, mascot. I can't do this anymore," I said quietly. Her eyes widened. What are you talking about? This relationship. It's over. She laughed once, brittle. You're going to throw everything away over a joke? It's not one joke. It's months of being the punchline. Her face hardened. You think you're so special because you fix cars? It's not that impressive. The words cut, but they also clarified everything. I took off the ring and set it in her palm. Good luck finding someone you actually respect. She stared at the ring like it had burned her. I walked back inside, calm now in a way I hadn't felt all night. She stormed after me. You're really going to make a spectacle out of this? You did that yourself, I said, sliding into my coat. People were watching, but I didn't care. I'd celebrated her wins, bragged about her work, never once turned her career into a gag. She couldn't do the same for me. At the door, she grabbed my arm. We can talk later. There's nothing to talk about, I said. This isn't a rough patch. It's who you are. I eased free, opened the door, and let the cold air in. My phone buzzed an appointment reminder for a Saturday class I teach to teens who want to learn basic maintenance. I smiled at the timing. Grease under my nails, pride intact. I stepped out and didn't look back.